And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one finds the zone, and we are underway. On the ground, right side. Merrifield to first in time. And an easy out to start the game. Now it's the DH, Jordan Lawler. Swinging a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that one finds its way through. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-zip. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez. Out to short. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, CC Sabathia.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Vinny Pasquantino in the box, lays off for ball 1. Fought off foul. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
2-2 count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. With Merrifield up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, George Brett. And that's outside, ball 1.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2
On the
strikes.
ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hunter
Harvey.
Harvey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Merrifield to first in time. One up, one down. Now at the plate, Agustin Ramirez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one pulled foul. This one in the air, right field. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. A towering shot to center. It's 2-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty with two away. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And there's a foul ball. And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with two out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Lawler. A single and a run scored and a walk. Runner takes off. Pitches low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Two on, two outs. Foul ball there. Base hit. One run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. On the ground. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could...
Jadobi for one. On to Hoskins. Double play. Two outs. Base is empty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball.
Two outs. Base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Donovan on his way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Agustin Ramirez will hit next. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Renfroe racing over to make the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Walker Jenkins digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Berger, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Renfroe in position, and that is that. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. That one at the knees for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Now Jake Arrieta comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jenkins makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino. Tap fouled the plate. 2 outs. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him, and that's the ball game. 5-0.
Hey, another notch in the old belt.
Ball. 1-0.
Seven outs to go, and they have just one run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
Hey. 0-1.
Squared that one up.
Runner, runner, runner.
He's safe. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
They've done it. Final showdown complete.
Got him.
Ten outs to go. Swung on and blasted to the right. And a run is in the score.
Hey, 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
9 outs remaining.
He's out.
8 outs left.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Seven outs to go.
Oh and 1.
Six outs remaining.
Got him.
5 outs left. Four outs to go.
Out on the tag.
3 outs remaining.
Runner!
Aye. 0-1's the count. Aye. 0-2 is the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Three.
Just 2 outs left.
One ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final out.
Hey. 0-1.
And that's the end of the showdown.
Out.
7 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go!
He's out.
6 outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. He's running at first base. Number 44, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball 1. He's set. Runner. No, safe. Foul ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Lawler. He's trying for third. Pitch is high. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. And that one fouled off. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. It's going to fall for a hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that's down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Jordan Lawler, the next to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 1-0. Hit weakly on the ground. Tags the runner for one, and no throw. He's into first easily. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
The second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Lawler leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one pulled foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ball one there.
1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. And here is Hoskins.
Ferguson.
That's hard hit on the line. Henderson snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Roman Anthony. Late with the swing there.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one ripped. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-0. So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. Holiday squeezes it, and that is bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tyler Soderstrom stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Crow Armstrong makes the play. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Hogan Harris.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. In the air, right field, Holiday. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Larry Doby digging in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here, puts it away. And we're back, bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, left field, Anthony. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Matt Holiday, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. In there safely.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Nick.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Ripped to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Lifted in the air, right field. Jenkins makes the grab. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Michel Otonez.
Michel Otonez.
Lawler, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins getting ready to hit. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Gio Urshela. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit in the air out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. This is J.J. Bleday. Hard hit left side. Doby to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
On the ground at third, and this should do it. That's the ball game. A 4.
That's a wrap on another great question. Good job, kid.
Next to hit, Dick Allen. On the ground, could be two. Quickly to second for
That's an
one.
out.
And that one down.
Batting third,
Here's the third
the third
baseman,
baseman,
Dick Allen.
Allen.
Ground ball left side. One down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. Runner on the go. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Got it.
Here at Shibe Park, bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Dick Allen. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
He's got it, and there's one down. And now for the Phillies, Dick Allen. Liner caught it second.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Late swing fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Popped up. Gonzalez. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. One down. And now here is Dick Allen. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something.
So one out, nobody on. Dick Allen digs in now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. The tag out. And a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Dive, and he's got it. Throws from his knees. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Dick Allen, the next to hit. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. One down. Here's the third baseman, Dick Allen. Now a screamer into the outfield. This one could be trouble. Castellanos headed for third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He beats it safe. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drive.
2 outs, nobody on. Dick Allen stands in for the Phillies. Allen started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. And that is out of play. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. So 2 down, Dick Allen stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. So 2 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. Off the plate, 1-0. Ripped on a line, and foul ball. And a pitch. Hit on the. So 2 down, and now for the Phillies, Dick Allen. In the air, center field. Crow arms. So 2 down, Dick Allen stands in for the Phillies. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Dick Allen stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Paul. So 2 down. Dick Allen now at the plate.
Get down.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Now the third baseman, Dick Allen. That one the other way. That's a hit. The throw in, around first and hustling for. So 2 down. Dick Allen stands in for the Phillies. Center field. So 2 down. Dick Allen stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, not close. And it's fouled away. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. One down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. He's 0 for 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And he one down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. He's 0 for 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. In the air, right side. Conforto sizing this one up. No trouble here. And now for the Phillies, Dick Allen. He's 0 for 1. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Slice the other way and foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. So up next, Dick Allen.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Out there to center. Pajes makes the play. Hot shot to first base, and he's one down. And now the first baseman, Dick Allen. He's 0 for 1. One down.
Now
and here's the first baseman, Dick Allen. He's 0 for 1.
Allen.
In the air. One down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
On the ground to third. One down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that will drop foul. The pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And a base hit into right center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that.
Dick Allen stands in for the Phillies. He's 2 for 2. Hit on the ground might be 2. The flip to second, and that's 2.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. Dick Allen will hit next. Right side. Dick Allen stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
That's outside. Ball.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Fairchild. One down. And now for the Phillies, Dick Allen. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. On a line, base hit.
Everything came together for him.
New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Dick Allen. He's 0 for 1. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. He's safe at second, and that was not close. Swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground out to short. A sliding play at short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the third baseman, Dick Allen, 1 for 2. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
In the air out towards right center. Ciani on the move. That is the inning. Man at first. Digging in, Dick Allen. Swing and a ground ball. Has some trouble with it. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Bottom of the first. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. The high heat, too much on that one. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Luis Ariz stands in. Just missed.
1-0.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in the desert, and now Jake McCarthy. Strike one.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Geraldo Perdomo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Corbin Carroll now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
The count.
That one's in there. 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Chase Field, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Josh Naylor in the air, left field. Estrada hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And he deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Good eye right there. Man at first, 1 away. Fights it off, he'll see another. And it's fouled off, they'll do it again. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. And that misses. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. In the dirt. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Ketel Marte at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
For the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
Up the middle, McMahon. One up, one down. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball.
Hey, just chilling out there, JT. How you doing?
Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Foul ball there. Outside with a breaking ball.
Right now is just the player challenges moments that's going on.
There's the strike up high. 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
I did the Dick Allen joint. This is the Ubaldo Jimenez.
Hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in the play, and just hope it finds a hole.
I ain't done the May spotlight yet. I might go ahead and do that after this because this is boring. I'm just trying to do this just to make ends meet, you know what I mean?
Swings and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn
Get
and
him
hits
out
for
of second.
second. The throw in.
Got him out of second.
Not going to get him. He's in there. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
It's going to get to this end.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
No, that's bad.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
There you go.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
I'll do some of that May spotlight now. The April spotlight I've killed. Done pretty good on it. Still says I have a moment to do something. What's a moment? Oh, the extreme joint, optional. Already got Corbin. Let's do the May spotlight. Hit 1 home run with Cowman Zardo.
Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
You doing them right now?
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can. I know a lot of the main big streamers said it took them a hot minute to do some of these.
Bottom of the 9th, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton under.
Nope. Got to do it in one try, too.
And we're back. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. So bottom of the 9th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, but it's up. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. And ball 1.
No strike.
Swings
Oh,
for
he
the
got one back.
fastball up in the zone.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
See, look at that. Perfect, but just can't get no elevation behind it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the ninth. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Drilled in the air, high and deep.
Come on,
right
give me that
field.
one.
Back there.
There we go.
Gone.
One down, JT.
He flexes his power with that swing.
One down, my
A
dude.
walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Zach Agnos. Recreate his first save.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just missed.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Just misses. And it's 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Matt Olson next up for the Braves.
0-1.
And that's down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fly ball to right. Bouchard.
Hey, number of strikeouts I got to get.
Calls it in.
Nope.
Away.
Just don't give up the run.
He's up to the plate. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The Braves down to their final.
Oh, what a pitch. Got him.
That's the ball game.
All right, JT. Two of the oh, that's Manzardo. Pitched 1 inning, strikeout 2. Max Fried. Well, I bet you the Braves are kicking themselves on this one.
Junior Caminero. There's a strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. That's
Oh,
inside.
I thought that was
And the count
gone.
is even 2-2.
Let's go up and in with that stinker. There you go.
3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. And there's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-2's the count.
Fans another, and that's 3
Got him.
straight
Struck out the
strikeouts.
side, baby. All right, that's 3 of them done. Pitch 2 in there, strikeout 2. Don't give up 1. Gunnar Hoglund.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Oh, this dude looks like Kerry
It's
Wood.
0-1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
This dude wind up look just like Kerry
2
Wood.
strikes.
Oh, snap. Almost took my head off.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just didn't.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And right back to the mound.
What the?
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
What the blood clot just happened right there?
Hitter, Agustin Ramirez. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one in the dirt. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone. And the runners will move up. Eric Wagaman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
1's the count.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down. Runners at second and third.
There's the strikeout I needed. Now I just got to finish it off.
Matt Mervis. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Oh, shit. You ain't finishing that off.
And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. That's in there. 0-1. Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. On target. He got him. Nice play.
That shit went foul anyway.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Right, there's one of the two.
Had him out front for the strikeout. Agustin Ramirez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Missed with a changeup, and now 2-0.
2-0.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
All right, 1 more strikeout.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Eric Wagaman. Swing and a high fly. We go to the bottom of the first. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Wilson on the move towards the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Inside just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
There's one of the 2 I need.
2 down, base is empty. And here is Agustin Ramirez. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Eric Wagaman. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that key holding. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This one in the air, center field. Lede makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Connor Norby in the box
now.
We
finally got nervous out.
No score here in the second.
Got
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Hit 1 home run with Riley Green. Dude hit 2 in 1 inning in the 9th.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Riley Green. In the air, left side. Ward sizing this one.
Did I miss it? Oh.
Nabs it. And
that's garbage. That was a good swing.
Here's Riley Green. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ball one there.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, right side. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Green getting ready to hit. Ripped on the line to center. Here's Riley Green.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Late swing, foul to the left.
See, I didn't follow me.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Stay alive.
Just off the inside edge.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it looks
not
like
going to be a home run.
1 run is in. Coming around third is Torkelson. The relay throw. And he. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Riley Green. He's already homered here in this one.
No, it's bad.
Here's Riley Green. That one lifted to left.
Yeah.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 1 for 4 with a double. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and. Here's Riley Green. Ball squirts away a little bit. Torkelson up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Next pitch is outside. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2-1.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Loves it on the dive. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Green digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Puts it in the. Here's Riley Green.
Cocksucker's power. 71.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Riley Green. That's outside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Clobbered to right field. Way back.
That wasn't even a good swing. Whatever. Ooh, Jake Myers, 2 extra base hits. Hopefully his swing doesn't suck.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Martin back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, right?
Yep, it's not a good start.
Here on the south side, now here is Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Ground ball.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Back at right field. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Oh, beautiful.
And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Martin back to work.
Oh, damn. You got to get 2 extra base hits with him.
New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Jake Myers. Slice down the right side. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
Oh, my God.
Back here on the south side at the plate, Jake Myers. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
I take it back, Riley Green. You're Jesus Christ.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jake Myers. Martin back to work. In the air, fairly deep to right field.
Wow. This might take a
Here
grip.
on the south side, and the batter now, Jake Myers. Late with the swing there.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Palacios moving under this.
Damn, man. I got to get 2 extra base hits with this cocksucker.
On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. On the ground. Back here on the south side, and now it's going to be Jake Myers. Martin back to work. Softly hit to third. Not in time to get him, and the tap.
Run, motherfucker. Man, see, well, let me try for a second. Stupid shit.
Back at right field. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Slow roller.
Oh, my God.
And welcome back
You know,
to the
I'm going
ballpark.
back on mute
And
this
here
time.
is Jake Myers. Fouled off left side. Next one misses, and 1-1.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Here comes a pitch. Swinging. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Martin back to work. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Here on the south side, new inning getting started. Now, Jake Myers. Martin back to work.
Get out, get out.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Not in time, that's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Palacios on the move to the alley. Makes the catch. And there's one down. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to short, Mydroth. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely, Jake Myers. The next to hit, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. One out.
Now
runner at second.
the right field.
And here comes
Cody
Bellinger. And that one hammered. That's back there. Adios, Peralta. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Lifted to left, and this should do it. Two outs, bases full. Kyle Stowers will hit next. Trying to deliver as the hero. And fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That's out.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fought off foul. This could end it. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. Ball game. That should get the dugout going, and they walk it off. First and second, no outs. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. For 4 with 4 strikeouts. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to
to third. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
Yeah, the batter now, Austin Riley. That misses, and that is ball 1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one missed. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out. Murphy at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fast.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Back here at Coors Field, and now Willie Adames. And that is out of play.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
This one high. On to the 3rd inning. Willie Adames stands in. And Willie fouls one back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Hard hit, right side. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now At the plate, Casey Schmidt. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Lee in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
We got Ubaldo Jimenez.
Back here in Denver, and here comes Tommy Edman. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability.
And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He was late there, strike 1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Rojas in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 2 down. Now here is Bobby Abreu. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. So digging in, Bobby Abreu. That's towards center. Bobby Abreu up next for the Astros. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bobby Abreu now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And no one can get there. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And now the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. He's 0 for 1.
Runner, runner, runner.
Runner on the go. This one lifted in the air, left field. Bobby Abreu digs in now.
Runner,
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Sears. So 2 down and digging in for Philadelphia, Bobby Abreu. Headed towards the corner and a foul ball.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
2 outs. That one to first, and it goes just foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. No score here in the second. Line drive, base hit. The relay tries to get back and save. First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Manning back to work. High fly ball out of the. First and second, no outs. Abreu, the next to hit. And that one in the air, center field. First and second, no outs. Next to hit, Bobby Abreu. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end.
Now this one's into the outfield, and it could score 2. 1 runs in. Around third. In to score from first, and they lead by 2. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out easily. Bobby Abreu stands in for the Phillies. Manning back to work. Out to center. First and second, no outs. Abreu getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. First and second, no outs. And now here is Bobby Abreu. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Lifted in the air, out to left. First and second, no outs. And now for the Phillies, Bobby Abreu. Manning back to work. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Turner on second. Stop on at first with nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Save. He beats it. So up next, Bobby Abreu. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. Next to hit, Bobby Abreu. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. First and second, no outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bobby Abreu. Manning back to work. Ground. First and second, no outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bobby Abreu. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. One down, runner at third. Bobby Abreu stands in for the Phillies. Time called. Abreu tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. McCartney settles under it. And now for the Phillies, Bobby Abreu. Into right center for a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that effect.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bobby Abreu doubled his first time up. Runner on the go. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quick.
Just missed.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field, and it gets by him. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. And it throws off line, safe at third. So 2 down. Tony Clark up now for the Tigers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2. That's to third. Young. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Detroit, leading off, Tony Clark. Malley back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. Bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Fouled off. He was late. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Tony Clark. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for New York, Tony Clark. Rodriguez back to work. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
That one is absolutely belted. McCarthy on the move. Can't get there. It gets down. Throws to second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Ground ball to the right side. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Tony Clark. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Tony Clark. And a foul ball. High fly ball out to. And we're back, digging in, Tony Clark. Michaelis back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Now this is in the air down the line. Donovan sizes this one up. Corrals. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Tony Clark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Ball one, no strikes. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Tony Clark
Now
up now for the Tigers.
Designated hitter, Tony Clark.
On the ground, a short could. One down. And next up for the Tigers, Tony Clark. 0 for 3 in this one. Fly ball down the line. But it's just foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
One down. Tony Clark up now for the Tigers. Here's a rocket to right field. Adios, pelota. Here's J.D. Martinez. Bubic back to work. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. That's inside.
That's inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings and misses. Now it's J.D. Martinez. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Keith around third. Play at the plate. Got him. J.D. Martinez stands in. Doubled his first time. That to right. Renfroe in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So 2 down, and here is J.D. Martinez. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
In the air, pretty deep. So 2 down, J.D. Martinez. Up now for the Tigers. Foul ball there. And he swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Rip. J.D. Martinez stands in.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So 2 down. And now J.D. Martinez. On the ground to third. So 2 down. J.D. Martinez. Up now for the Tigers.
Martinez.
Check swing. He won it. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because.
So 2 down, and next to hit for Detroit, J.D. Martinez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's to. Here is J.D. Martinez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. Adios, pelota. First and second, no outs. Here's the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. Woo, back to work. That's a base hit. Abreu around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. It's 4-1. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around. That's ruled to swing. This to third. Fires over to first. First and second. No outs. Now it's going to be J.D. Martinez. Woo, back to work. He swings and fouls one off. That one pushed foul. Abreu, the lead runner at second. Rafaela at first with no outs. On the ground right. First and second, no outs. J.D. Martinez now at the plate. Swings through that.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. Abreu over at second. Rafaela on at first with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. First and second, No outs. Now the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. Woo back to work. And that one upstairs, ball one. And a foul ball. Abreu, the lead runner out at second. Rafaela at first with no outs. Late that time, and it's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Grounder by. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. On the ground to the left, and that hits off the base. Rosarena gets it in. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
Back here in Fenway, J.D. Martinez stands in. Woo back to work. That one down the line, and foul ball. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1-2. Two and two.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. J.D. Martinez stands in. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you.
Fouled off down the right side. Drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. One down. And now the DH, J.D. Martinez. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers should have this one. He makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. One down. Here is J.D. Martinez. Hard ground. One down. And here is J.D. Martinez. And now J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1. One down. And Martinez. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom, boom. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Povich back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's bad. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better.
J.D. Martinez stands in.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
In the air to left center. Mullins moving under it. And there are 2 outs. Back inside Fenway Park. Now it's the DH, J.D. Martinez. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's already homered here in this one. And ball 1. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom.
All right, chat. I'm going to go into my squad. Hopefully the game does not freeze. Let's see. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I caught it, chat. It froze. Every time I go to change a lineup and I'm streaming, it freezes on me. I don't know. Well, chat, as you can see, I'm froze up again. No way to get out of it. Appreciate you jumping on. Appreciate you watching. If you're new, subscribe. If you like what you see. Well, I guess it's not going to unfreeze this time either. So, chat, I appreciate you. Until next time, one of a kind 478. By the way, we just got Willie Castro, 290,000 sale. Until next time, we gone.